right. Welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with the Real Boss.
Not a boss.
It's you, baby. Oh my goodness, every time. 5 Minutes with the Real Boss, where me and my beautiful and amazing wife, Kimberly, get a chance to talk about all sorts of things like family, faith, friendship, love, and this crazy thing that we call life. And so today we're going to talk about something that is a little bit deeper topic than we've covered before. And that is the topic of what do you learn in hard times? Like what are some of the things that we learn in hard times? And so, we've been together now some 32 years together, 30 years.
Almost 30 married.
Almost 30 years married. And so we have seen some hard times, right? So what would you think are some of the hardest stuff we've been through?
Deaths.
Yeah. My dad died of cancer.
Businesses going down.
Yeah, we had businesses. We had a construction company during the downturn in the economy. That was tough.
Yeah, that was really tough.
That was tough, going through that. And then we had my mother had Alzheimer's and stuff like that. So just like any other life, we've had difficulties that we've gone through, and I believe that we're better for it. I believe that on the backside of those things that we have learned to love each other and support each other and are doing all right with it. And so I wanted to share some of that stuff. So let me let you talk some. Now, what are some of the things that you've learned as we went through these hard times together?
Well, number one, we learn unconditional love.
Right.
And then you realize real quick that materialistic things do not matter.
Right.
At all.
Right. So like the things that you work so hard to obtain are no longer important.
Yep. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah. What else? What are some of the other things? With Mom, one of the things we learned with my mother was
patience.
Yeah.
That one, patience. I mean, yeah.
Right.
Because they don't know.
She had Alzheimer's. They didn't know. But also, I think that we learned. I think one of the things I learned with Mom going through that is that the things that make you up, like your the core things that make you up, don't go away no matter what happens, right?
Yeah.
So even in that difficult time, we saw her love people, care for people. We saw her share her faith, all of those kind of things. She loved you, for sure. Sometimes she got a little confused about who was what, but right, she would get mad at me for dating you, even though we'd been married for a long time. But like during those things though, we've learned. Let's talk. We learned that like what makes you up sticks with you, right? That was pretty good. Let's talk about the materialistic type things. And so when you go through like we did, when you go through a recession with a business, and this is a business channel, and so it's a very good part of this topic. Sometimes you work and you accumulate these things. And then something changes out of your control. For us, it was a 2008, the crash in the economy, housing economy. I was in construction industry. And so you think at that point, like, what are we going to do? Yeah. Right? But really the most important part is what? Each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. You could it could all go away, but as long as we had each other, we were good.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that very specific conversation. I was struggling with all the things that, all the stresses and pressures that we were under. And you were like, all of this stuff
can just go.
As long as we got each other.
Yep.
And sometimes I think, it's the hard times that refine us.
Yeah.
Make us sharper and stronger.
Yep.
For
That's
sure.
The truth.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then, we also learn to rely on each other.
Yep.
The kids.
Yep.
So what else?
You learn who you can truly trust.
That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, you do. You learn who you can trust, and you learn who you should not have trusted.
Yeah, for sure. I remember very specifically one of the things we did. I needed some help with something, and we had my brother-in-law Bobby helped us, and there was a lot of people out there that I had helped over the years, and so you learn who you can trust. So I guess the moral of it is
who will show up.
Who's going to show up? Because he did. He took leave and came and showed up when I needed him. Yeah. So I guess the moral of the story is that hard times are going to come. We all face them. We all deal with them, and really what they do basically how we come out of the other side of them really is determined by how we go through them. Mm-hmm. And so what we learned is that those hard times, they don't break you. All they do is drive you closer to your faith, your family, and the friends that are true friends, which is really what this podcast is about. Thank you for joining us for another episode of 5 Minutes with the Real Boss. If you like it, please share it. If you have something you'd like for us to talk about, put it down in the comments, and we hope that you have an amazing day.